My name is Andres Obregon. I live at the B'nai B'rith Covenant House in Tucson, Arizona.
Great. And tell me a little bit about your childhood, Andrew.
My childhood? I was a spoiled brat. I was the one born in the middle.
Yeah.
My aunts and uncles, they all had me dressed with a white dress, white booties, and a cap. But when they took my first picture with all my long hair, I did not have a cap, but I had a white dress.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. One sister's adopted, and my brother that 2 years after me has passed away due to diabetes. Just like my dad, it runs in the family. I have my older brother and my older sister that has diabetes also. And now my sister-in-law has diabetes, and one of her twin daughters has diabetes, but they are all overweight, and they don't eat properly. I know what they eat, and they don't eat enough of the right fruit, vegetables, whole grains, and and that's what I do. I try to keep that as it's in the Bible what to eat and stay healthy. That's what our Heavenly Father says.
So, how many grandchildren do you have again?
I have 33 grandchildren, 8 great-grandchildren, and I think it's a blessing because not a single one of them has ever been sick, other than the normal colds, coughs that children always get in the wintertime.
Yeah. So what's it like having that many grandchildren?
I was given, our Heavenly Father gave me a great family. Now I already started doing my family tree. And my family goes back to 625 AD in Austria.
Wow.
And their name was Obregon. And then in 725 AD they moved to Spain and they changed it to Obregon, Obregon. So, and then from there it came to Mexico. But it's a long story too on that. My mother told me that her great-grandfather came from Spain and that he was playing around with a contessa and the count found out about it and he challenged them and my great-great-grandfather killed him. Of course, they was then with a sword. So his friends helped him escape. So he had to go down to Portugal and get on a boat. So when he got on, he had a beard and a mustache and a goatee and all that. But when he got aboard, he changed his name from Valdez to Valadez, and aboard ship he shaved. So when they were waiting for him in Veracruz in Mexico, he had no beard and his name was Valadez. It was not Valdez.
Wow.
So those that were waiting for him could not do anything to him because they didn't know who it was. They had no picture either, but they just were looking for the name to be there. So they never found him. So.
Wow. Fascinating story. So tell me, what do you like about living in the apartment building?
It is quiet. Everybody is sociable. We have a couple of ladies that are always speaking out of turn and trying to interrupt, but we don't ignore them. We just tell them nicely, wait, I have 2 more ahead of you and then you can speak, but they are always doing it.
Yeah.
You know what? They are both 95. That's what's astounding. Why do they do that? Just because they're older, they think they can get ahead and try and speak before somebody else, even though they raise their hand, somebody else ahead, but they still speak. It's okay.
How long have you been in the building?
Pardon?
How long have you been in the building?
It'll be 3 years this October 28th.
Yeah. Where were you living before?
I was living in an apartment, and I had a wife, and then when I moved in there, we decided to get a divorce. So it's fine, but we're still very close because we have all these grandchildren.
Yeah.
Even my first wife still talks to me because we have all of our first 14 grandchildren, but all the 8 grandchildren, great-grandchildren, belong to my first wife and I.
Great. And what have you liked most about camp so far?
Everybody, to me, has been very sociable, compassionate, and they all look and take care of everybody else, So I find nothing wrong. It's beautiful here.
Yeah. You've been learning a lot from the sessions?
Pardon?
Have you been learning a lot from the sessions?
I have. I really had some of it before in psychology,
Yeah.
but I had left it behind. I had never thought about it because I didn't have to. But here it is enlightening, lighten up a light bulb I had back there on it once before. So I can take it back.
What have been some of your best memories from camp so far?
Too much food. Because they feed you too much.
Yeah.
But the food has been good. I have no complaint. But the chocolate machine went out today.
Have you enjoyed interacting with the campers?
Oh, yes. Even all the kids always come and say, "How are you today?" And I don't even know who the heck she is. But then the one we had there today in dancing, she really, when I noticed that when they first came in, she was eyeing me.
Yeah.
And then she takes me out to dance. So we did pretty good.
Great. So what things from the sessions are you going to bring back to your apartment building?
Everything that's written in the book,
Yeah.
I've made plenty of notes, so I think it'll be, because the last lady that came, she never said anything. Not me. I like to speak.
Yeah.
So I will bring it up. And I'm sure that Carol, my partner, will do the same.
Yeah.
And she just turned 78.
Yeah.
So
Which things in particular do you think are most applicable to your position at the building?
I have no complaint about anything. Everything fits right in. Sure, I know that some people says it needs a paint job, it needs a scrub down, it needs the rug needs cleaning and all. Hey, you're here to relax. You're not here to complain about anything.
Great. And you're looking forward to the rest of the couple days?
I'll be happy to finish, and because I will feel great. I've been sleeping like a log the last 2 nights.
Yeah.
Somebody has to come and wake me up and say, "It's already after 8."